Another 2JZ motor. I have an itemized list of, I know, I need to come up with, man, we got a response. This is regarding Turbo James. Just to remind you, from the last video, you saw that I've been trying to get in contact with him, calling all of his cell phones, his main phone, his burner phone. Couldn't get in touch with him so long to the point where I had to drive down to the shop. His car was there, banging on the doors, banging on the garage door and all that, looking inside, I didn't see anybody. To remind you of the vehicle that I have a 98 Lexus GS300, bought another 2JZ motor, gonna be fully building that. It should be pushing about 1,200 horsepower, and this process has been at a standstill. I've been investing money, buying stuff, but I'm not seeing any progression at all. Pulling the trigger, and I'm gonna be pulling my car out. So I need to come up with a story so that he can write an itemized list of all of the parts and everything that I've bought, purchased, and how much they cost. And if he knows I'm coming to get my stuff out, all of a sudden something came up missing. Regardless of whatever he tells me to this point, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's been there for well over a year. I will be getting that done. So let's give him a call and see what he has to talk about. Yo!
Man, these cars are crazy. Did you see that?
What's up, Daniel?
What up, what up? How you doing?
Still shit, man. How long you been trying to call me?
Dog, for a while.
My phone's going to be off this Monday.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. Because you sent me a phone call and text message, and I said, let me hit you, right back because I was out and about.
My iPhone phone number, my number.
Right.
I ditched them, and I ditched my internet too because they cranked my rates up to $300 a month. So I got AT&T coming to install a new system and port my number over to a new system that's $49 a month.
That's a big difference. Yeah, the reason I was reaching out to you is because I've been meeting up with my tax guy, and because he knows about the car and everything like that, but coming up with an itemized list, he's like, I need for you to have an itemized list of what parts you have for the Lexus and how much they cost. I need to know what you paid for it.
What you paid for them, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're in this deep, man.
I know, but I was like, to be exact, I was like, I need to call my guy. He's like, number one, you're already supposed to file last month. You have an extension, but to get those numbers in, he's like, I need that ASAP.
I'm going to give you a full build sheet of what was done at the machine shop, all the parts in it, all that stuff. Do you want me to break out the engine separate from all the car stuff that we're doing, the stuff that's related to the car? Or do you want to do it all in one?
Well, yeah, just the whole list. It's all in one. You know what I mean? Because that's part of it, but also the other thing is, so I also know what it is that, I even have going on. Even with like car insurance and stuff like that, I don't think I want to just have normal liability or full coverage, because what's the point of building a classic car if you're not going to have that type of insurance if something happens, worst case scenario. With that being said, it's like you have all this money to a vehicle, something bad happens and they only give you $3,000 back. Like, what the hell? Just for myself, just a catalog of, I've got this and that. And I wanted to get in touch with you because I know it might take a little bit of time to kind of just jot down everything and remember everything.
I'm going to have to go back through all my purchase order emails, put all that together for you in a list.
All of my parts and stuff are they at the shop in that closet that you said? Because I remember how you said so much stuff was coming in that you had to take some of the stuff home.
Take some of it home, yeah.
Yeah. So is some of the stuff still at your house, or were you able to move it all into that shed or whatever?
Shed?
Well, shed, the closet, the whatever, like.
Oh yeah, my what should be my office, but it's my storeroom. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. So were you able to get everything from the house back to the storage room?
No, I'm still full until I get the motor in the car and all the manifold and all that. I do have the brakes at the house. I got the backing plates at the house, and one of your sway bars in the end links at my house. I got all the rest of the coilovers here. All your motor parts are here. All your empty boxes. So
I'm about to say, the reason why I say this is because, outside of the machine shop and all that, at least you're able to look at the parts and have like a checklist. Okay, boom, these are the brakes. Okay, I remember this costs this much.
That's all been. Yeah. I'll get you a list of all that shit.
Perfect.
Now, this will save me some space and allow me to get that back
When I come down there, I could take a bunch of the stuff with me, and then whenever it comes time for that to be needed, I can just bring it right back down. You know what I mean? To save you space out of storage and from your house. Because I don't know what your house looks like, or you know.
Okay, so I'm making notes here and adding to my list.
Okay.
So save all boxes. Save all boxes. Okay. I haven't thrown anything away yet, and that's been taking up quite a bit of room as empty boxes.
All right. So when I guess whenever you get the list together, because like I said, I already have the totes and stuff like that, and I'll bring my truck. I'll bring you the rollers, and then I'll bring the totes for me to get everything out of there, and just kind of give me a holler when you have that list. So.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Okay.
Okay.
So come over to California and
Right.
A340
Okay.
Core. You can't get an American version of that.
Right.
If you're on the transaction, we can add before from HGM you and you want it some other look like a race finish black.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't know. To be continued, I guess we just gotta wait for him to call back. He's probably still talking right now. He doesn't even know that his phone cut out. I don't know, we'll see. I do like the fact that we're talking. That's the one thing that has always, I guess, kept me on the hook, kept me, on the line, is he talks very well. He's very informative. It sounds as if he knows, what he's doing, what needs to go with each other for this project to come together and work. But when it comes time for work to get done, it's been non-existent. So what can I do? Do I stick around based off of what information he's giving me? Or do I hold him accountable for, I need stuff to get done? And this time frame has already expired. It looks as if he's gonna give me that list. I'll be able to get a bunch of my parts. And then now what we're gonna have to talk about is for all the work that I've paid for that hasn't gotten done, for instance, building the motor, that was already a $5,000 deposit a long time ago. And the block is just sitting there. I'm gonna need that money back. I made another $4,000 deposit with him, parts, labor, whatever like that, but it doesn't sound like anything new has been ordered. To be continued, let's continue it. Yeah, hello?
Hey, we got cut off, man.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so what was the last thing you heard?
I mean, I don't know how long you were talking for, but literally.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I asked.
Pretty much, I will go pull Mindy's rims and tires out. In between that time, I'll start looking some stuff up. So whenever you have time to kind of start jotting some stuff down and get that list together, you're like, hey, I got the list. I'll come down there, drop off the stuff for the rollers, clear some of that clutter, and then we can go from there. Cool?
Yeah, I'll have another pile for you to take, and we'll go through it and all that.
Yeah, just whenever, you can get around to that, give me a holler, and then...
Oh, no, I'm going to have to jump on that, because I'm going to have to go back through probably, 2 years worth of emails and receipts from everything that I saved. I did.
Okay, cool. All right.
So I got what we paid for it and what date it was paid and ordered, the order number and everything. So.
All right, perfect. Yeah, keep me posted. Let me know, and then because like I said, the sooner you give me that list, I'll head down there just so I can get it to my guy. I appreciate you.
I'll get that list together, and then as soon as I get my new Wi-Fi and phone and all that installed, I'll send you a text and give you the new number and all that happy information and all that. Yeah, these guys crank my up to $300 a month for internet. I found it for $49.95 a month.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, well, yeah, give me a holler. All right. So, like I was saying, the conversation went well. Like I said, coming up with a story just to get that out of him. Now, from you hearing what he has to say, he seems, genuine. He seems honest and very clear and precise in what it is that he's doing or needs to do or whatever. But that's been the ongoing thing to where everything sounds good. And I get off the phone and I get excited. The whole deal was, why does he have my car? whole deal was, like you said, we have years of buying these parts. And I said, look, with whatever you have going on at the shop, do your thing, because I still want to be able to drive and enjoy my car. As we're still, acquiring more and more parts and things like that, I said, but when we have enough and when you have space, let me know, because once we drop the car off, that's you telling me it's a green light. You drop the car off, ready to go, let's get this started. I dropped the car off over a year ago. Yeah, and you can go back to the past videos and see the state that it's in now. And it's been that way. Ripped it apart, and it's been sitting. Like I said, I don't know if I'm getting done dirty or if this is just how he works, but I've been patient. And I've given him multiple chances, and it just seems like there's always an excuse on why things are taking so long or why things haven't happened. You know what I mean? Like he was saying with his cell phone, $300 a month for Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? His cell phone situation, I don't know. Either way, I just gotta hold tight, be as chill as I can just to get the job done. And I know he's not gonna like it when, like I said, I'm gonna be needing some money back from him for what I have paid for. That's today's episode, man. Don't forget, do not forget, your boy's looking busted. Like and subscribe, man, if you like my content, if you like the story and you're following along with me. I appreciate your support. For those just, finding my channel, go back to past videos and check out what I have going on. If you leave me a comment, I always respond back. And add me on IG at Import Life Media. All right?